Hey everybody and welcome to Ultraman to the future for the Super Nintendo. If you don't know what Ultraman is, it's a classic tokusatsu series. I think it originated in the 60s or something. If you're not into tokusatsu, then you probably don't know what Ultraman is, but this is basically a fighting game. There's 9 stages. Each one you fight an alien dude. That's pretty much what Ultraman does. He's a Japanese superhero that fights giant aliens. Much in the vein of, like, Godzilla and that kind of stuff. But this is a game I grew up with. I think it was, like, the 3rd SNES game I ever had. And, yeah. It's one of those games you really need to know how to play, otherwise you're not going to go very far. So, it's kind of a thing. Once you kind of get the hang of it, it's not that difficult. I mean, it can be, but... So if you hold select and start, there's a hidden option menu where you can put your difficulty. I think the only difference between difficulties is the ending you get. So there's test fights. Each stage you get past, you unlock it in test fight where you can kind of just practice it. But yeah, not too concerned with that. I think we're good to go. Okay, let's do this thing, shall we? Bum-ba-bum, bum-ba-bum. Stage 1. Godus. 276 feet tall, 120,000 tons. Wow, fat bastard. So I think Godus is like one of the main Ultraman villains, I think. Alright, so this game is definitely very nostalgic for me. So basically you can punch and kick. If you hold up and punch and up and kick, you'll do an uppercut and a spin kick respectively. You can push back and down at the same time and you'll do a backflip to avoid attacks. Forward and down you'll do a roll, and of course Y does your super attacks. There's different level super attacks that kind of build up as time goes on. Each one more powerful than the last. You can also jump, push up and jump, and you'll do a really high jump. It's actually a good way to attack is do like the jump kick or the jump chop. Although the chop is hard to hit a lot of enemies with. So yeah, once you deplete an enemy's health, it'll actually say finish, and the only way to defeat them is to hit them with the level 4 attack. So... When you first time I played, I didn't know that. I didn't know there were like level 1, level 2, 3, 4 attacks. So it took me a long time before I actually beat the first enemy, because you have to use level 4 to actually end a fight. Oh yeah. So I think the level 3 attack is called the Magnum Shot. I don't remember what the other ones are actually called. One may be called Kinetic Shot or something. 2, I'm not really sure. And 4, I'm not really sure. But, yeah, I don't really remember. But, yeah. Figured I'll show them all off in this fight. I mean, why not? Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, this first fight's pretty easy. There you go. We got him. But, of course, each stage gradually gets more difficult. And, of course, at the end, you get, like, a score based on how much time you have left and how much health you have left. And chances. Lives, basically. So, I think every 50,000 points, you get a life. So yeah, I should be able to get through without losing any lives, but I guess we'll see. Especially towards the earlier stages, because they're pretty easy. You're probably not even really going to lose that much health, honestly. Stage 2. Bowgun. 240 feet tall, 94,000 tons. Not as heavy, but... looks kind of like a lizard, horned lizard dude. I love the music of this game, though. Very nostalgic. So he's kind of like a Godzilla type dude. He's actually got a face on his crotch. His penis is a head with teeth for some reason. I don't know why. Japan and such. This guy's a little harder, but nothing really too crazy. Yeah, most projectiles can be avoided by the backflip, not the front flip. The front flip is basically only really used for closing distance. Though to be honest, I don't really find it that useful. But the backflip can definitely be useful for avoiding projectiles. Love that uppercut, though. Some enemies are actually easier to hit with the uppercut if their, like, kind of head extends. There's, like, a few enemies like that. But the good thing about the spin kick is you kind of move forward a little bit, so it has better range. And the jump kick is just extremely useful. Usually. It's less useful with enemies that, like, move around more. Got him. You nothing. So yeah, each of the 3 difficulties, yeah, it has a different ending, but by ending, I mean, it's the same thing, it just has a different credit sequence. So it's not that different or anything, but I'll probably show them off. Just because. I don't think it's really that much more difficult. I think the enemies just get more difficult sooner. Something like that. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Dun, 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 dun. But this is a fun little game that I grew up with. I was never really a big fan of, like, Ultraman or anything. But, you know. This is a fun game, though. Only Ultraman game I've ever played. There's probably more out there. Stage 3, Gola. 296 feet, 74,000 tons. He's like a giant gorilla, like a big King Kong type thing. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Alright, Mr. Gola. I think, like, growing up, like, this was the furthest stage I could really get to. Back when I was a kid. I just could never beat him. I've since obviously finished the game. But, you know, like, back when I was a kid, like, this guy I just could not beat. He likes to roll around, which is pretty annoying. So you probably want to jump over him when he does that. But otherwise, he's not really that bad. I don't know why I had so much trouble with him as a kid, but I did. It was not a fun time. Yeah, you can run, but basically that's just for closing distance. You can't really do run attacks. You can run, and if you stop and then push like punch or kick at the right time, you'll end up doing, you know, the regular punch or kick, which is good if you're far away, but sometimes it can be hard to time properly, and you'll end up just running into the enemy. And that's not good. Got him. Yeah, no big deal. Ooh. He dies all fancy for some reason. I don't know why. He just does. But yeah, the thing is, I'm like a huge tokusatsu fan. You know, like I've always been into like Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, but never really watched Ultraman. I don't know why. Maybe I should watch that at some point, but since it like debuted in the 60s, there's probably like just tons and tons of stuff to watch from Ultraman. Like movies and whatever. I don't know. We got a 1-up because we hit 100,000 points. Stage 4. Barangas. 263 feet, 120,000 tons. He looks like some kind of like devil dude with some teeth. That's exciting. Love this game. This game's not very long, so we should easily be able to do it in one video. Okay. He looks like some kind of like devil dragon type thing. I don't even know. Ow. Oh, gee, he just spit some kind of, I don't know what that was, mucus? Ow. Ow. Yep, this is where where you're probably going to end up taking more damage because they start really kind of piling it on, so to speak. It's not too bad yet, but it definitely starts getting to the point where you're going to be taking more damage, more than likely. Aha! Can't hit me with your virus mucus dealio. I mean, he looks like he would breathe fire or something, but apparently not. Oh boy. I mean, most enemies have like 2 different projectiles and then like a melee attack kind of thing, maybe like a tail whip or a tentacle thing, something. Got him. He's not too bad. He's not too shabby. Bum 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 bum. Ultraman is victorious. Bum bum bum. I don't remember how I ended up getting this game as a kid. Like, I remember the first game I had for the SNES was Super Mario World, then it was F-Zero, and somehow I got this game. I don't even know how. Just kind of came out of nowhere. And I played it to death, and I sucked at it back then. Like, since I couldn't get through stage 3. I don't know why. Stage 5, what do we got? Godus 2. 350 feet, 34,000 tons. Apparently he's lighter, but he's more mutated here. He's definitely more difficult. He's more mutated. Like I said, I think Judas is like one of the main villains of Ultraman. Something like that. Yeah, so he's more tentacly now. Ow. And he's faster, obviously. Ow. And I think around this point is enemies tend to like kind of like run into you more, especially when you try and do like a jump kick. They'll end up kind of you'll kind of end up landing right on them and taking a hit, you know, because of contact damage and stuff. And he shoots like bubbles apparently, which has some pretty good range. Plus, there's like a ground attack thing which can still damage you, which is pretty annoying. You know what I mean? Pretty annoying. Ow, see? That's hard to avoid, really. Unless you're far enough away. That's why it's almost better to just jump. Although, obviously, you can still end up landing on it. Ow. Okay, got him. Bada-bada-boom. Goodbye, Godus, again. The more mutated version of yourself. Alright. 4 more stages to go. I'd say we're doing pretty good. Haven't died yet, and hopefully we won't die. But like the last 4 stages, it can definitely be iffy. It can be pretty easy to die though, if we're not careful. So we gotta see what we can do here. Stage 6, Bowgun, 210 feet, 86,000 tons. He looks like he has a long nose, some kind of like green lizard dude thing. Something or another. I don't know. Ooh. Looks pretty crazy. Oh, yeah. He likes to kind of shoulder tackle you, just like ram at you, which is pretty annoying. And he does it a lot, so. Oh. He likes to spam his little charge. But sometimes, if you time it right, you can get a punch or kick in while he's running at you. He has like a flamethrower thing. That's always fun. Uppercut. Falcon Punch. He does like a leg sweep with his tail. Oh! Flamethrower is where you want to do the backflip. I'm pretty sure it'll end up avoiding it, so it's kind of a thing. Ow. You don't need to be doing that, man. Jeez. See what I mean? We're taking quite a bit more damage now. That's pretty much expected at this point in the game. Got him. But you just gotta whittle his health down and then let him have it. Not much he can do. Do 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 do. Challenge next stage. I guess we could do that. Not sure if this game got like good reviews or anything. Not really sure about that. It's one of those games that, I mean, probably didn't, but who knows. Stage 7. Madaba. Ooh. 260 feet, 75,000 tons. It looks like a three-eyed praying mantis. That's cool. Let's do this, Ultraman. Oh, look at this dude. Looks like we're in a desert area. Ow. Ow. Stop running in. Yeah, this guy likes to hop all over the place, which can get pretty aggravating. Bum, 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 bum. Ow. Do, 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 do. He has like an eye laser type thing. Which he doesn't really seem to do that often, because he prefers to spend most of the time hopping around. Like a Mexican jumping bean of sorts. That's why it can be hard to hit him, because he's so fat. Jumping around all over the place. Well, you're not the only one that can jump around, dude. Ow, I just rolled right into him. That wasn't the smartest thing to do. Almost got him, though. There we go. Got him. He knocked me down, but my attack connected. And he dies all fancy. I don't know why. He just does. Baby got it. Huh. Two more to go. I think we can handle this, right? I think so. It seems like a lot of games that I grew up with and loved got really bad reviews. But I mean, they're not always like the best of games, but they're just so nostalgic for me, so, you know, childhood favorites and such. What up? Stage 8. Kotal, 206 feet. 94,000 tons. I think this may be the shortest enemy in the game. It looks like some kind of shark dude or something. I don't even know. Ooh. Now he looks kind of more like a dinosaur type thing. I don't know how many of these enemies are actually in the Ultraman series. I'm pretty sure Godus is, but I'm not sure about the others, if they were just made exclusively for this game, or if they're actually in the series somewhere. I don't really know. Bum bum bum. Yeah, see, that like jumping chop attack can be pretty difficult to hit. I mean, you gotta time it just perfectly. Aha! Oh, ran right into him. See, they should have made like running attacks. That would have been nice, like a running like drop kick, or like a running shoulder charge or something. Like a running Superman punch. See, that would have been cool. But alas, it's not the case. Oh! Caught him coming in. Alright. See, he's not too bad. Not too bad. He can definitely do some damage, but nothing too crazy. Alright, one to go. And it probably is the hardest one, I would say. But I think we can handle it. I think we can do a no-death run of this game. It's not really that hard. Do. We break 400,000 points. Good stuff. Broke 450. There's a 1-up. Good times. Alright, last stage. Kill Izzy. 400 feet. No, I think he's the shortest one. 82,000 tons. He looks like some kind of red bug of some kind. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wow. Also has kind of like a dinosaur type look to it. The thing is, this is probably the easiest one to actually hit with the uppercut because of the way his neck kind of extends out. So that's actually kind of nice. See what I mean? It's pretty cool how they do that, though. Boom. Yeah. He also seems to be one of the hardest to hit with jump attacks for some reason. Oh, he fires some kind of like pulse shot. Ow. He likes to jump into you. So yeah, he can definitely be tough. But we just about got him. Huh, caught him coming in. Alright, one more should do her. There we go, got him. Alright, there you go. Of course he dies all fancy. Although it could be a she. I mean, you don't know. Stage all clear. Congratulations! Do. We successfully completed a no-death run. I'm not going to show the other difficulties because they're basically the same thing, but I think I will show the endings, even though they're not really that big of a deal. They're just different credit sequences, but I'll still show them off because why not? Do. So all of the difficulties show this part here. So I guess that's like the Ultraman's human counterpart, so to speak. I guess. I think that's pretty much how it works. So for this one, the credit sequence shows Ultraman flying through space. That's pretty sweet, right? So this is definitely a fun game. You definitely got to kind of learn how to play it if you want to get very far, but yeah. People who play it for the first time probably have a lot of trouble just getting through the first stage. Because you kind of got to get to know the system and how it works and all that. $78 Koji. But yeah, this was another one of those games that I grew up with, and I just suddenly had the urge to do it. So, I did. And it was awesome. Bum, 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 bum. Because tokusatsu is awesome, man. Nabi 2? Mark Suji. Mark Suji, man. I bet that guy's a badass. I bet he is. Presented by Bandai. Long before it was known as Bandai Namco. Alright. So I'm gonna see if I can't show off the other endings as well, because why not? Might as well. Okay. So this is the normal ending, I do believe. See, it still shows this part. Nothing different here. But yeah. Do 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 do. But then the credit sequence is a little different, kind of shows kind of battle scenes with some pretty cool artwork. I like that. Yeah. Guess he's doing his super attack there. And here we have the expert ending. Again, it shows this part, as always. Just the credit sequence is different. Bum bum bum. Again, it shows Ultraman flying through space, but a different view, so that's kind of cool, I guess. So there you have it. That's Ultraman. Hope you guys enjoyed. Fun little romp. I enjoy playing this from time to time. It's a good time, you know? It really is. It's a good time in the Mushroom Kingdom. Also, if you're not familiar with tokusatsu, I definitely recommend checking it out. I've always been a big fan of the genre. It's good stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see y'all next time. Good stuff.